4.7. Finding the percent of a number. I can calculate tax, discounts, increase, and parts of any number.
Okay, so we can do tax, which is an increase, discounts, which is a decrease, or just part of a number. That's basically what we did in here. So a tax is an increase, right?
Yes.
A discount is a decrease. A tip, like if you're at a restaurant and you have a waiter or waitress, a tip is a increase. Okay, I got one that you maybe are going to see. Commission. Does anybody know what a commission would be? Increase or decrease for Johnny?
It's like if you're giving a commission, that means you have to pay of something of yours, so it's basically a decrease.
No, it's an increase. The dude who sold me my truck that I just showed you, he gets paid a certain amount of money, a certain amount of dollars per week or per hour, or whatever it is. But when he sold me that truck, he got a commission. He got more money for selling the truck to me. A lot of your parents probably work on commission depending on what job they're in. But a commission is you make this amount of money, but if you sell more, you get more money. So the dude who sold me that truck, he got a portion, he of percentage of whatever it cost me to buy that thing. Does that make sense? So a commission would be an increase. Of means what?
Multiply.
Is means equal. All right. When you're finding percent of a number, it is essential that you write the number sentence. So what is 4% of 12? The what means what, you guys?
S.
The is means what?
Equal.
4% means we never, ever, ever calculate with percents because percents are
Weak.
Of means what?
Multiply.
And then the 12 means 12. Okay? And when you have this, 400 times 12, is there anything left to do besides just multiply it out? No, you multiply it out and we got our answer of 4,800ths. B is very similar. This time the X was on the right side though. C is very similar except for we have 250%. To go from a percent to a decimal, we move the decimal point how many places to the left?
2.
1, 2. So the new decimal from 250% is 2 50/100, or 2 5/10. Okay? D and E is where things got tricky. D and E is where things got tricky. We wrote our number sentence out. 20% of what number is 18? When we wrote this number sentence out right here that I'm underlining, could you punch that into your calculator? Can you punch in 0.20 times x? No, you can't. There's nothing that's going to spit out. So you could guess and check your way to the answer. We don't want to do that though unless we have to. So we just set up a proportion because we knew 20% of what number is 18. We knew that 20% was 18. And we knew that 100% of some number would be that number. Are they proportionate?
Yes.
Sure are. We found our bubbles. We solved just like we've been doing for like 2 months now. Okay? Number E, or letter E, was the same type of problem. Can you multiply on your calculator 1 60/100 times x?
No.
No. So we're going to set up a proportion. And it tells us 160% of what number is 32? So we set it up as 160% is the number 32. And 100% of another number is that number. Solve using what you know about proportions. Moving down, real life. When we're doing percent increases or decreases, we calculate the percent of a number and then we either increase or decrease from that, right? So if a jacket costs $100 and it's on sale for 15% off, we find 15% of that 100 and then we
Subtract.
I'm going to say that again. This is like your deal. I need you with me. $100 jacket, 15% off. You find 15% of $100 and then you
Subtract.
Going the other way. The jacket is $100. It's taxed at 7%. Minnesota doesn't tax jackets, but North Dakota does. So let's imagine we're in North Dakota. Let's imagine the tax rate is 7%. Jacket costs $100. 7% tax. We calculate 7% of 100 and we
Add.
Thank you. This is huge. I'm sorry. This is a big note right here. Matter of fact, this is your cheat sheet. Actually, this is my cheat sheet. You need to know this, you guys. To calculate increases or decreases, find the percent of a number and then add or subtract from the total. If you know this, that's going to make your life so much easier when calculating increases or decreases. And then number 9 was just another example of finding percent of a number, but in a word problem. We wrote our sentence out. We realized that you can't multiply 1600 times x, so we made a proportion. I think Hannah and Alexa made a ratio table, and we calculated the answer to be 25 trucks, which you can read on your own time. Questions?